Kevin Harvick scored his fourth DNF of the 2022 NASCAR Cup Series season at Indianapolis. He scored 2 in the previous 2 years combined. He also tallied 9 wins in 2020, the last one coming at Bristol in the fall. At the Brickyard, his winless streak had reached 65 races. With the numbers trending in the wrong direction, coupled with his age of 46 and driving a completely new car, it's easy to understand why fans and so many experts weren't confident Harvick would turn things around this season, much less ever again. Chad Knaus was one of them. He admitted as much back in June during an appearance on NASCAR Race Hub.
Running really well. I'm going to say continue indefinitely. I don't see the performance. I like Kevin. I think he's a great race car driver. I like Rodney, but I'm just not seeing it. Yeah,
Then Michigan happened. Seemingly out of nowhere, the cagey old veteran and his team put together a complete race and emphatically ended the skid. After the race, both Harvick and his crew chief Rodney Childers were insistent that the team hadn't changed anything and had continued their same routines and processes.
Nobody really ever changed a lick. Every single morning we act the same. We talk about the same things and what we need to do better and when we need to do it. And
I'm going to debrief on Tuesday and write my notes down, and they're going to send me 27 emails of what the characteristics of the racetrack are and all the different setup things and everything that they send me every week, and it's going to be just the same routine. We're just going to grind through the same things again next week, and it'll be no different than the last 65 weeks that we've lost.
Then Richmond happened. Another race, another win. Incredibly, in a span of just 2 short weeks, the 2014 champion had gone from a has-been in many eyes to a legitimate contender to earn his second championship. This week, during one of his regular appearances on NASCAR Race Hub, Knaus and his fellow guests Ryan Blaney and Regan Smith talked about Harvick's surprising turnaround. Show host Shannon Spake asked the Hendrick Motorsports Vice President of Competition his thoughts on the 180 by Harvick and his team, specifically their recent remarks about nothing changing.
Nothing's changed at the shop. So how does this happen then if nothing's changed at the shop?
Those are lies. Lies, I tell you. Because something has changed, right? And I have to eat a tremendous amount of crow, quite honestly, because I stood here on Race Hub a month and a half ago, and I said the 4-car Kevin Harvick, they won't win a race before the playoffs. And because they had not shown me at that point anything to provide me any thoughts that they could be competitive at that level. But what they've done the last couple of weeks has been fantastic, right? Obviously, Michigan is a very difficult racetrack. It is a Ford-style racetrack, quote unquote, right? I think going to Richmond, I tend to agree with you. That is one of his best racetracks. The thing is, that's really, really treacherous about that team is Phoenix is one of that team's best racetracks. So all they have to do is get there.
Yeah.
And now they have a great opportunity to get there. So my hat's off to those guys. They've done great. And something has changed.
Something has changed.
What exactly has changed at the shop of the number 4 team, only Harvick and Childers know. But as Knaus pointed out, whatever it has completely changed the team's fortunes, and its future looks bright, which is clearly concerning for Knaus's bunch at Hendrick and the rest of the competition.